Do you tend to delay your happiness until you've completed or reached all of your goals? Chances are, if you're someone who does this, you tend to be unhappy because there's always a goal. And so you keep sacrificing and delaying. This is something that I used to do all the time. When I get X amount of money, then I'll be happy. When I get into a relationship, then I'll be happy. When I lose the next 5 pounds, then I'll be happy. There was always a thing that I would go for and then I would be happy. And I've learned over time that that actually doesn't make me happy. In fact, having a goal to constantly go over and delaying that happiness has actually made me more unhappier than I ever was. And it wasn't until I shifted things and really focused on my ability to be happy, but sustainably happy, that has leveled up my life. I'm Thomas Edwards, creator and author of The One Up Effect, helping top performers with families have fun becoming their best self through purpose, play, passion, and performance. In this video today, I'm going to talk to you about the places where happiness isn't, why delaying your happiness to reach your goals is a bad idea, and the 3 things you need to do every day to create sustainable happiness. Oftentimes, when we think about what makes us happy, we really focus on 3 things: money, power, and relationships, particularly romantic relationships. And what we have discovered through studies is that those things don't actually make us as happy as we think they do. Sure, they have a lot of emotional value because we put emotional value in them, but the actual experience of having those things don't actually make us as happy as we think they do. In fact, happiness that is dependent on people, places, or things is not something that is sustainable or long-lasting. As we have seen over the past couple of years, having access to those people, those places, and those things can be taken away just like that. And so if you're relying on those to keep you happy, it's only a matter of time before that happiness goes away. And the second thing, oftentimes we say, okay, I'm just gonna put all my effort in getting this promotion, or I'm getting all this effort into making this money, and then I'll be able to be happy and do all the things that I wanna do. And oftentimes we gamble our happiness and our sense of well-being, and oftentimes our health, because we think if we're able to get to this milestone, get to this goal, that all those things will follow and I will be okay. But oftentimes it's a gamble that actually backfires. We end up reaching a goal, and then all of a sudden comes responsibility and even higher expectations and bigger goals that continues to allow us to sacrifice that happiness, that well-being, and even our health. And so understand that when we're delaying happiness, it's not just this one-time thing that we're doing. We're actually starting and developing a pattern that deprioritizes our happiness, our well-being, and our overall health. And so to alleviate all this, for you to be able to go after the goals that you want, but still be able to have sustainable happiness, I'm going to share with you 3 daily practices that I personally do to create sustainable happiness and still be able to create levels of success that I desire. The first thing, and I believe is one of the more important things, is gratitude. As I go after these goals and these objectives that I have and the things that I desire, I get an opportunity to be present with who I am today, what I have today, and show appreciation and gratitude for those things. It wasn't so long ago where the things that I have in my life did not exist back then, nor did I even have an idea that I would even be able to have the life that I have now. And so being able to practice that gratitude alleviates some of the pressure of having to go after those things, and it allows you to be present and happy with what you have, where you are, and who you are right now in this present moment. For those of you who are new to practicing gratitude and you would like a little bit of assistance, one of the first things that I personally did was I listed all the things that I didn't have previously. You know, I would write down how grateful I am for being sober, how grateful I am for having a family that includes an amazing daughter. I'm grateful to have a new business. I'm grateful for having my health, to get outside every day. I'm grateful for sun. I'm grateful for friendships. I'm grateful for a clear mind, no more brain fog. When you start connecting with what you have now and how long it was when you didn't have these things, you start to really appreciate the journey that you've taken and where you are right now. And on the heels of this, the second habit that I want to talk about is developing a spiritual practice. You know, when life gets tough and things get out of control, what it really means is that there are a lot of things in your life that are just not in your control. And as much as we want to have control over them, that just isn't possible. And so developing a spiritual practice where you can release and let go of that control and allow a higher power to handle it, to ask for guidance and hope, has, for me personally, changed my life. Buddhist peace activist Daisuke Ikeda says, "It's not others, not our fate, nor the times we live in that make us unhappy. It is our own weakness. Inner weakness is the ultimate cause of unhappiness. It is what makes us fall into apathy and self-destructive patterns of behavior and fills us with self-loathing. That is why, to lead a happy life, the most important thing of all is to forge and develop our inner strength." And that's what developing a spiritual practice is all about, is by developing inner strength to overcome life's inevitable obstacles and challenges that you will face over time. And the third daily habit is being in service to other people. Oftentimes we live our lives and we're so wrapped up in ourselves about what we want and, what can I get out of the situation? And we don't really take time to consider other people and what other people may need. And we have a lot of value to contribute to society, whether it's our friends, our family, or even people that we don't know. And studies have actually shown that when we share, when we help other people, we live a happier life. And it doesn't matter if we know them or not. In fact, studies have shown that when we interact with strangers, we actually come out feeling happier, feeling more optimistic about life. And so having a daily practice of helping and sharing with other people can develop this sense of not just happiness, but overall sense of connection to your purpose and your impact on society and other people's lives. But this is what I think. Comment below, let me know what you think. What do you think about these 3 practices daily that you can implement to have sustainable happiness? Are you someone that tends to delay happiness to go after goals? Do you see how it makes sense now, how it can actually increase your unhappiness by delaying that happiness for other things? Comment below, let me know what your experience is. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, get notified when we put out videos, which happen almost every single day. And if you found this video interesting or inspiring, please share this with someone who might find this interesting or inspiring too. I'd love to hear what they have to say and get them in the conversation. And if you'd like the exact process and science behind leveling up your health, wealth, self, marriage, family, career, have fun, and not feel the need to sacrifice personal happiness or professional ambition, you can go to thomasedwardsjr.com. Once again, this is Thomas Edwards reminding you to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. Until next time, I'll see you around.